All right, we got the HarperCollins publishers. I don't know if you guys know that, but that's one of the big five of publishing, and they are looking to hire some people. I saw this over on Threads for a second, and I was like, oh, I definitely gotta go look at that. So let's look at their job posting because, well, it looks like they're looking for something special. So this is what they're looking for: a creative director that's remote in the U.S. And it says the creative director will be responsible for the day-to-day operations to the direct-to-customer creative team, including managing both internal and external resources. They will also be responsible for executing all creative for HarperCollins U.S. DTC marketing channels. This role will work closely and collaborative with brand, platform, and publishing teams to create visual communications to support and grow our DTC business. I don't even know what that means, to be honest. So this is the part that I wanted to talk about a little bit. As we go down, it tells us, like, the responsibilities of the creative director, and then in the qualifications is the part that we need to talk about. So it says here, portfolio demonstrating performance-driven digital and e-commerce creative required. 8+ years experience in graphic design and or interactive design with 3 years experience working towards focus on e-commerce or performance marketing designs. 3+ years experience managing both internal and external resources to hit quality, budget, and time requirements. Expertise with Adobe and Canva full suite or creative tools were similar. And this is the part. Here it is. Expertise and enthusiasm for leveraging AI creative tools, Sora, Nano Banana, for concepting and refining designs. A portfolio ability to influence stakeholders and align creative strategy and business goals. So this is the part that I want to talk about. Okay, this is paying $120,000 to $160,000 a year. And you have to send a cover letter. Okay, so let's see. Can you guys see this? Can you see this one? Yeah, you can. When I saw this over on Threads, I was like, what the fuck are these people doing? Because I try to give so many passes, but saying having an institute for AI tells me that they're not looking to hire somebody who is going to do more than be able to hide AI. And it's like so hard to hide AI, guys. Like, do you understand how hard it is? Like, in reality, do you know how many people get found using AI on a daily basis on social media? It does not go unfounded. Every single time a big company has decided to incorporate AI into their artist workflow, people always figure it out. Because even the top tier artists, there's something AI-ified. It's got the AI ick on it. There's something about it. People just figure it out, even if they don't even know what it is. And I believe a part of it is because all of these AI companies have a stake in getting people and places into using AI. Now, the thing is this sounds so crazy. Doesn't it sound crazy that a company that wants a creative director wants somebody who has expertise in AI? Like, AI hasn't even been around that long for you to have an expertise in it. You're asking for someone who, on their own, went and got expertise in the field. That sounds crazy. That's not something I would have done. I think that you guys should just go back to business. I know that it said for concepting, but I just don't believe that it means actually concepting. I believe that it means, like, let's generate something and then we'll give it to the artists to fix and see if nobody notices. That's what it always is. It's never, let's do the pre-planning part, which like I try to be open. Like, okay, I try to keep my mind open as possible when it comes to, like, where AI is going to fit in. And I know people are going to be like, but Nimbus, AI can never fit in. I know, but listen, people are going to do it anyway. And if people are going to do it anyway, I'd prefer it to be in the earliest parts of the concept so that, people can get an inspiration and then maybe figure something out from there. Whatever it is. The part is that I would prefer, like, there's two camps, okay? There's Camp 1 and Camp 2. Camp 1, it's a pre-process that is a concept, and then they can make their own shit from using the concept, right? Camp 2 is that they use it for the end result and just paint over it. Okay, if there's two camps, I'm going to choose Camp 1 over Camp 2, okay? Because Camp 2 says you're an AI editor, And Camp 1 says that you could still be an artist. So I don't know. But the post that I found this on, a lot of people were pretty upset about this. And I just kind of wanted to go over the thread a little bit. There's not even that many replies. I feel like not many people saw this yet. So what are you going to do? So it says, hey, HarperCollins, why does the job description for your creative role include enthusiasm for leveraging AI tools? Sora or Nano Banana for concepting and refining designs. So it's okay for the industry to punish authors suspected of AI use, but you'll happily utilize stolen generated content in-house? Gross. And there's a bunch of people here who say executives spent millions on AI systems no one is using, believe it will save them millions in return, but no one is using it. They're convinced no one is using it because of a skill issue, so they feel that they need to hire a creator that knows how to use it and the productivity will skyrocket. I don't really believe that. AI is not really hard, guys. Everything you need, it's kind of like, let me go on a tangent real quick. AI is super easy. Everything you need to know is it's kind of like, you know how if you use Adobe, if you need to ask Adobe a question, you can just go over and type a little bit in and you can like get a tutorial for whatever it is that you're trying to learn, and it's like usually like, it's usually less than 2 minutes, it's real easy. AI is like that. It'll be like, okay, so this is what you do, this is how you do it, this is how you install it, blah, blah, blah. But the part that people have a problem with is usually how to craft prompts. And you can actually go on Google and find websites that will literally tell you how to do it. That's why all of those AI flyers look exactly the same, because they're all using the same prompts that they found online. But AI shit's not hard. It's not hard. Okay, it's just what you usually need to do is you just need to get, it's like a keep it simple, stupid. Like the more simpler, the better, the more generic, the better. And that's kind of what it is. Like doing detailed images usually has a lot of keywords and stuff like that. And the prompts are really long, but in general, the types of prompts that HarperCollins or whatever it is that they're looking for is super generic, and it's probably something that you can just find online and just say that you're good at. That's just my experience, is that people believe that it's hard, but what I do think is, some of you guys don't know this, but I used to use my aunt's computer, and she had like a really old PC that she used to let us play on, and it was like DOS. It was old. And it was because we really couldn't harm it. You know what I mean? Like, me and my sister could not hurt a DOS computer. And, but the thing is like, it was really hard to use as like a really young kid, really young. And when she finally upgraded, then it was easier. And by that time, my parents had their own PC in their house. So it was easier, but I've talked about this because I saw this thing online somewhere. So the reason why Bill Gates became so famous is, I mean, everybody knows why Bill Gates is famous, because he made Windows, right? But it's because he made the interface of DOS easier for normies, right? And AI is in its DOS era, if you guys can kind of understand what I'm talking about. So when it stops having the DOS era and it becomes more like a Windows 3.1, where it's easier for people to just use it and get what they want, obviously it will still be generic and obviously it'll still be whatever, but it's because people don't know the types of people who use AI and get those fancy prompts are people who are, and I know people are going to like, the people who use Obsidian, the people who have those long ass prompts are the people who use Obsidian. They're making like not safe for work stuff over on Patreon. They got very, very detailed prompts that are, super like paragraphs long or whatever. That's different than what the normal person is looking for, or even a business. A business is not looking for crazy prompts. But back to this thread, it says, it is unlikely they will see socials, but do flood their emails and whatever voicemails with displeasure and boycott encouragement if they continue to replace humans with, I don't know if I could say that word. Someone's like, ill, disgusting. They wouldn't punish an AI author if readers didn't force them to. I suspect the truth is that they'd be happy to eliminate the human authors altogether. Also, a convenient excuse to reject authors writing about subject matter that doesn't align with their ideology HC wants to produce. As a book designer, this pisses me off, so I rage consumed ice cream for lunch. And now I have brain freeze and I'm even more pissed off. But anyway, I would love to hear about what you guys think about this. I think that we're going to just keep seeing this thing, and I hope that if people have to deal with it, that it is at the creation stage and not at the later stages, because that would suck. So if you guys are new here, hi, I'm Nim, and I do art news and art journalism for funsies. So if that sounds like your type of thing, feel free to follow along and subscribe, and go to my Patreon if you want to support my channel. And I put random stuff over on like my art and sometimes unreleased videos. I put that over there for you guys to see. So I guess I will catch you later and see you next time.